She right got me.
Today,
so the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 22 carries, 107 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Colts at 8-1 on the year, and they come in off a loss which snapped that impressive 8-game winning streak.
Well, you'll never be able to get a team to admit that a loss is a good thing. It's never in any team's DNA, but sometimes it relieves a little bit of the pressure, and now they can start fresh.
That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
He'll get it to the 23-yard line. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown. A great. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. 1st and 10, Taylor now. A little juke. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
2nd and 11. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. Just a gain of a couple there. And 3rd and 8 now.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's caught. Here's Langford. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Fake. They'll look to throw. Steps away. And that is caught. The field here as they have the football in the final minute of this 1st quarter. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And a dangerous throw there. Incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. These two teams met in Indy earlier in the year with the Colts coming out on top. So a win here in Jacksonville would give them the season series on Saturday. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Again, it's Taylor. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5. The Colts send out their punter as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group, and sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll set up to throw. Right side to Williams. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The Colts send out their punter, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. So possession goes over here on the punt. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right?
A throw for Pittman is intercepted. And the Jags will have solid field position here as they take over at their 40. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw here. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now back to throw. He's got this, complete to Williams. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Finding Williams once more. Complete. Touchdown, Colts. Jamison Williams. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone, because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On the draw is Taylor. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think the defenders have to feel pretty good, even though the ball was tipped in the air and could have become a big play for the offense. They actually won one because the guy flinging it today, he's having quite the performance. Couple touchdown passes, almost threw his first interception, but he's throwing it so well that I think Lady Luck was on his side.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Flushed out right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's their call. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Colts send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is brought in at the 21. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play there for Indy. 62 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush. So after the sack here, 2nd and 14. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Taylor. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 78 yards rushing here for Taylor. He's got a 1st down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now a give to Taylor. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Indianapolis, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
She-Rag got me. Tonight, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 23 yards on the play. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.